Alright, so yeah, so back to what I was saying. The lighting is fire over here. There you go. So yeah, so day after me and the girl got to arguing in the hallway, the cop came. He brought me up to the office, and then basically the principal, that was the 9th grade principal, was basically like, you know, you done been in so much trouble this year, and we don't want nothing to do with you type shit. And he was like, Monday you come in and take your exams, then you can't come back type shit. So I basically kicked it to him, like, that was the year, that summer I was moving to Virginia. So I kicked it to them like, you know, I really don't care because I'm moving anyway, you feel me? So I got expelled my freshman year. Sophomore year, I was new. Did I fight my sophomore year? No, I didn't fight in school my sophomore year. But shit, we been gay. What is y'all talking about? I didn't fight my sophomore year, but I fought that summer because this girl fought my sister. And then I remember the bitch saying she was gonna spit on me. So this is when I was dating my first love, and I told him, I was like, let me fight her, you feel me? The bitch said she was gonna spit on me. That's the video that went viral when I kicked Shorty in her face. That video, that's when I fought her. Then my 11th grade year, I think I calmed down a little bit. My 11th grade year. I fought in October my 11th grade year. I fought this girl. I forgot what we had beef with, but we had beef since 10th grade. And I think it was over my FL. I don't really remember, because I know after we fought, like a little bit later, we squashed the beef, and we was actually like, we had a class together. We was actually cool. Like, it just, I feel like we just had to fight. Like, it was automatic we had to fight, because we was always arguing, you feel me? We was always arguing in school. We was always arguing. So I was just like, we just have to fight. And after we fought, like, it was just like, you feel me? There's no reason for us to keep beefing, you feel me? So we ended up, we wasn't friends, but we didn't have beef. Like, we spoke to each other in class and all that. And then my senior year, bitch, I ain't have no problems. I only had 2 classes one day, 1 class another day. So it didn't really give me time to get in any trouble. Like, if I got in trouble, I was really like, it was me. Like, if I really got in trouble, it wasn't nobody else. It had to be me, because how the fuck I'm gonna get in trouble if I got 2 classes one day and then 3 classes another day, you feel me? But nope, I'm lying. I got suspended the beginning of the school year, my senior year, because me and this girl started arguing. I forgot why we started arguing, but we started arguing in class, like, and then we was about to fight at lunch. But then here come the fucking principals trying to be Captain fucking Save-A-Ho, and they start grabbing both of us. So we ended up not fighting, and then we ended up just getting suspended. But after that, after I got suspended at the beginning of the year, I ain't get suspended no more. I was good my whole senior year. But yeah, my high school, my freshman year was my worst year, to be honest. Like, I went through everything my freshman year. Like, I fought this girl in school. And initially, like, the crazy part is, the girl that I fought in school, the bitch stayed at my house the day before we fought. She stayed at my house the day before we fought. We fought because when she stayed at my house, she, like, back then, like, everybody used to come to my house. Like, my house was the chill spot. We used to play the game. My mom used to cook for us and all that. So everybody used to come over there. So my mom had left. She went to the grocery shopping, and she didn't get back to that night. So the bitch, she started, like, inviting people. Like, some of the people she invited over I knew, but some of them I didn't. So 2 niggas end up going upstairs, and she go upstairs with them. She like, nah, come upstairs with me. I said fuck no, because I already knew what the fuck was gonna happen. At this point, turn off the comments. Alright, I'm gonna turn the comments off. So she was like, nah, come upstairs with me. And I'm like, no, because I already knew what they wanted to do, you feel me? So when she came downstairs, the bitch had 2 big-ass hickeys right here. Mind you, the night before, she gave me a hickey right here. But I didn't give her no hickey back or nothing like that. So the next day, I think the next day was a Monday, but we didn't have school that day. So she ended up staying till Monday. So the next day, me, my cousins, and everybody had came to my house. So me and my cousins, we all outside. So it's this little trail that was behind my house or whatever. So we used to walk the trail, and it led us to a park. So we walk in the trail, and she meet up with other niggas. Like, these not even the same niggas from yesterday. These whole different niggas. So my cousins and them wanted to leave. So I was like, you know, I'm not the type of bitch that's gonna leave my friend, you feel me? So if y'all want to go, y'all could go. And I didn't know that them leaving caused the whole issue. Like, they said that my aunts and my mom and them was looking for us and all that. So when we got back, like, I actually got in trouble for her. You feel me? So my mom was like, no, it's time to take her home. So my mom took her home. So when she got back, she just came up the stairs, unzipped my jacket, and was like, who's that hickey from? And I'm like, what is you talking about? So she like, who you get the hickey from? So I was like, the girls. So that's when my mom found out that I like girls. And that's when we had that little talk. But basically, she went home. Her mom seen the 2 big ass hickeys on her neck. Mind you, I'm a freshman. She's a sophomore. Yeah, she was a grade ahead of me. She's a sophomore. So her mom seen the hickeys on her neck. So her mom, she said something. And she told her mom that I did it. So I text her. This when Kick was popping. I text her on Kick like, so you told your mom that I put those hickeys on your neck? So then I forgot how it turned into an argument, but it turned into an argument. So she like, meet me in the breakfast room before school start type shit. And I'm like, bitch, I'm not fighting you in school, you feel me? I did track. I did all that. Like, I was really into sports in high school. Well, I wasn't into sports, but I was into track. Like, that was really my thing, you feel me? So I'm like, bitch, I'm not fighting you in school. Like, that shit is the dub because I already know what's going to happen. So the way my school was set up, it was like I went to Southwest School. It's in High Point, North Carolina. And the way it's set up, it was like freshmen, they go in their own little area. Like, we had to go in like the gym, while upperclassmen was allowed to walk around the school type shit. So I'm in on the bus. I'm mad as shit. I'm like, yo, this girl really gonna try to fight me in school. Like, I already know she gonna try to fight me. So I'm already prepared type shit. So we get in the freshman gym. I'm sitting there talking to my friends. They like, nah, there she go. Nah, there she go. So I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, fuck it. I was like, you want to fight? We can fight. You feel me? So she ended up taking her shoes off. Boom. We fighting. We get to fighting. Boom, boom, boom. I really wish somebody had that video, because I didn't even get to see the video. I didn't see it at all. But all I know is the teacher grabbed me, slammed me, put me in the fucking chokehold. And he was like, you know, if you hit me, you going to catch a charge. You going to catch a solid battery. And at this point, I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck off of me. Because the other teacher grabbed her, but then they let her go. You feel me? So she had the opportunity to get me while I was on the ground. So I ain't have nothing but my legs. So I kicked her. You feel me? So my aunt ended up coming to get me from school. And I ended up having to go to work with her. I ended up getting suspended. And my intentions was not to fight in school. That was the whole point. I was not supposed to fight in school. Like, back then, like, my grades was always good. It was just my behavior. So after that same weekend, she knew where I lived at. They pulled up in a car. I'm talking about like 10 people got out the car. They pulled up for me. Mind you, I ain't have no bitches with me. I only had boys with me that I called my brothers. And when they pulled up, I got jumped. Like, they jumped me. That was my first time getting jumped. So then when I went back in the house, I had told my mom, and then it was just like a whole nother issue. Like, that shit was so crazy. Like, I was not supposed to fight in school, but it just happened. So then, what's another little altercation I got into my freshman year? Let's see. Oh, I got jumped again. I got jumped again at the beginning of the year, and I got jumped again at the end of the fucking year. Comments off. I'm about to tell y'all the second time I got jumped. So, the second time I got jumped, me and this girl, one of the girls that jumped in, me and her, we used to be like this. Like, I used to call this bitch my fam. She stayed at my house and everything. But a little situation had happened or whatever, and she was like, we just gotta fight for the love. So when she said fight for the love, I'm thinking, you know, we gonna fight, and you feel me, it's just gonna be that. But being as though they said that I won that fight, she didn't like that, you feel me? So it was like, it turned into beef, like actual beef type shit. So we start beefing or whatever, and I'm like, damn, like, we supposed to be cool. Like, you was my dog. Like, we only fought for the love, and that was that. You feel me? Like, how you gonna tell somebody you want to fight for the love, and then when it's something happen, you feel me, you mad about it? So we start beefing. So remember the boy that I told you that I started arguing with, and then they told me to come in that Monday, take all my shit, and then leave. So that Monday I came in, took all my exams, right? The principal like, I gotta walk you to the bus and you gotta sit in the front. So I'm like, all right, whatever, I don't care. So he walked me to the bus. I'm sitting on the front. So when the bus stopped at my stop, everybody got off at my stop. And I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, what the fuck? Ain't nobody tell me nothing. Like, I ain't know shit, nothing. So come to find out, I'm walking to my house and I got snuck. And I got snuck by the girl who the boy said that he was going to get to beat me up. So I'm like, all right, I see how y'all rocking. Boom. I called my brother. I'm like, bro, this boy just set me up and he got me snuck or whatever. So my brothers, I was like, and if y'all gonna pull up, you feel me, don't come by yourself. Come with your niggas. So my brother like, word, all right, boom. So he ended up pulling up. I'm talking about all them niggas. It was like 5 niggas. He hopped out the car. They all had their shirts off. And I'm like, oh, y'all about to get busy. So I'm taking them, like, we all walking. We deep as hell. The neighborhood, the whole neighborhood outside, we deep as hell. So we walk into the house. Like, he lived like 6 houses down from me. So I see one of the boyfriends. I'm like, tell your bitch ass friend to come outside. He like, all right. So my brother go in the back because that's where his room was, like in the back area. Like it was the back door. His room was on the first floor. So he go back there and the boy copping, please, like, I don't want to fight you. My brother, he big as shit. Like, he buffing all that. He's like, I don't want to fight you. Yada, yada, yada. So boom, here comes 2 bitches running outside. They came running outside. So I'm like, I already fought you 4 times. Why you want to fight again? So both of them come running outside. So I'm like, all right, boom, we about to take this shit back to my house. Like, so the way it was set up, it's the girl right here. The girl I fought right here. It's a big ass bush right here. And I'm right here. So I'm like, I already fought her. I'm going to go for the sister. Her leg fucked up. Fuck it. You feel me? So I go after the sister. Boom. I end up kicking her. Her leg, she end up falling. So now I'm on top. Boom. Boom. We fighting. So next thing I know, I feel somebody get behind me, start hitting me in the back of my head. I'm like, what the fuck going on? So mind you, I had bitches out there who I thought was my friend. So after, I'm like, y'all gonna sit here and watch me get jumped on top of that? Y'all sitting there fucking recording? So I start pressing everybody. Like, I was like, bro, you gotta fight me. Because you supposed to be my friend, but you sat there and let her jump in on some weak-ass shit. Like, that shit was whack as fuck. You feel me? So she was like, I don't want to fight you, yada, 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 and all that. So, like, a couple days later, the bitch was in my neighborhood. That jumped in, she was in my neighborhood, Dolo. So, back then, I was a little petty bitch. So I opened up my windows because they was right directly in front of my house. I opened up my windows like the night before. I already told my mom. I told her to braid my hair up the night before. She didn't even know what the fuck was going on, nothing. I just said braid my hair up, like, because I used to wear that as a style. So she thought, you feel me, like, oh, she just want her hair braided. So I told her to braid my hair up. So the next day I see them outside in front of my house. So I rolled all my windows up. I had this big ass, loud ass speaker. Y'all know that song by Chief Keef. It's like Pussy Boy Don't Want War. I started playing that. So then I put my hair up in a scarf. Well, I just tied it up because it was just braids. And I go outside and I'm like, bitch, you like jumping people, right? You like jumping people, right? I said, bitch, fight me. So then my mom had pulled up. And she was like, Naima, get in the fucking car. I said, nah, fuck that. She said, Naima, get in the fucking car. Like, she started snapping. So I ended up getting in the car. And I was just like, whenever I see her, we're going to have to fight. Like, this crazy because it be the people. This is why I don't have friends at all. Because it be the people that you think you close with that will sit there and they will turn their backs on you. So I don't really consider no bitch my friend because y'all bitches don't know the definition of a fucking friend. So everybody that ever been considered my friend and we fell out, bitch, suck my dick. And that's how I'm coming. I don't care. What else happened to me? A lot of stuff really happened to me my freshman year. Like, a lot of stuff. Y'all laughing, but I'm so serious. Like, I don't know. Y'all bitches is really cut different. Like, y'all don't know the definition of loyalty. Y'all don't know none of that. I could tell my first fight. I'm gonna tell my first fight because my first fight was in the 8th grade. Yeah, I'm gonna tell my first fight. So boom, story of my first fight. So I was in the 8th grade mind you, my 7th grade year, I went to a Catholic school because my 6th grade year, I lived in Douglasville, Georgia. I went to Yeager Middle School, and I always got in fucking trouble. I started getting in trouble, like, after my stepdad had passed. It just, I don't know what was wrong with me. Like, it just turned me up. Like, I started getting in mad trouble. Like, it didn't change me for the good. It changed me for the bad. Started getting in trouble, started getting suspended, started fighting and all that. So my 7th grade year, I ended up going to a Catholic school with the white people. So, of course, I ain't really have no problem because the white people, they love me, you feel me? So, I ain't have no issue with none of the white people. So, I was good my 7th grade year. So, I told my mom, I was like, you know, since I'm good my 7th grade year, let me go to a public school. Like, I'm tired of wearing uniforms. So, she was like, all right, whatever. She gave me the benefit of the doubt. But she should have just left me in the Catholic school because as soon as I got to this school, started getting in trouble. But that's besides the point. Bitches just didn't like me for no reason. So it was this girl. Her name was Joy. Her name was Joy. And it was this other girl. Her name was Jalissa. So, you know, I'm all for the meeting new friends. Like, I'm really like, if you get to know me, I'm really nice. Like, I'm really friendly as hell. But bitches just, I don't know. They just see you and don't like you. Like, on some weird shit. So it was a girl named Joy and it was a girl named Jalissa. Me and Jalissa, we was cool. We was about to go to the fucking, I think we went somewhere together. We went to the fair together and everything. Like, we was cool. So one day in school, the girl Jalissa come up to me like, so you said this and that about me. And I'm like, what you talking about? And she like, so what you like? She started trying to press me. And I'm like, bitch, if I'm your friend, I'm not going to talk about you. That's just not me. I hate fake people. That's not in my blood. Like, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. I don't go talking about bitches behind their back. If I got an issue with you, me being your friend, I'm going to address the issue. I'm not going to sit there and talk about you behind your back, then smile in your face. That's not me. So we get to arguing or whatever. So now I think it's like Friday or Saturday. So we start arguing on this. I think I was on Twitter. We was arguing on Twitter, and I don't even get on Twitter. So I don't even know how that came about. But all I know is I had told my sister about it, and she was like, all right, when I get off work, we're going to go over there type shit. So she got off work. So we told my mom we was going to the park, but really we was going to fight. But we didn't want her to know that we was going to fight. So we told her we was going to the park. So my best friend lived in her neighborhood. So he met us halfway. Like, we dead ass walked. And I think the walk was like 10 minutes, but we walked. He met me halfway, and then we ended up walking to her house. And I remember exactly what I had on. I had on this, like, it said, the shirt, it was like a big ass t-shirt, and it said fuck some, and then I had on these fucking sweatpants, and then I had on, y'all remember Griffies? Bitch, I had on some big ass fucking red Griffies. Like, what the fuck? What am I fighting in Griffies for? Them shit's tall as hell. So we get there, and they like, no, don't fight in the street, fight on the fighting by the park or whatever. So everybody outside. So me and her, we standing like this, and nobody was trying to throw the first hit, nothing, because initially, like, we used to be cool, so I don't really think we wanted to fight for real. So my sister pulled out her taser, and she was like, if one of y'all don't hit each other, she was like, I ain't come out here for nothing. If one of y'all don't hit each other, I'm gonna tase the both of y'all. So I'm like, okay, this bitch is well, and I was like, fuck it, boom, threw the first hit. I really don't remember exactly how that fight went, but I know the shit was like 10 seconds. Nobody got on the ground. Nothing went down for real. So the next day at school, I think I did end up getting suspended, even though it didn't happen on school grounds, because they said it was a disruption of something. So I only got suspended for a day, though. That's the crazy part. I only got suspended for a day. So come to find out, the girl Joy told her that I said something that I didn't say. Mind you, the bitch Joy, after she started all that drama, she ended up leaving and moving to fucking Texas. And, like, I want to say, like, 2017, the bitch, she liked one of my stuff on Facebook. And I'm like, hold on. She looked mad familiar. I go on her page. I'm like, oh, this the bitch that started all that drama in 8th grade. I was like, should I say something, or should I just, let it go because it happened in the 8th grade? And I was like, you know what? I ain't even gonna hold no grudge. We was petty. We was childish back then. So she did what she did, and I ain't even gonna bring that shit back up. But that shit really had me tight, because, like, how the fuck you gonna start something and then move? Like, how does that work? But yeah, bitches used to just like, they used to start mad stuff. Like, I used to be in so much stuff because of he said, she said. Like, that shit really used to get on my nerves. Like, and the fact that everybody really used to believe that shit. Like, back then, they really used to turn bitches against me. Like, people is weird. I was really so hated back then. Like, that shit is crazy. And my mom could tell y'all, oh wow, you went through a lot. Yeah, my mom would tell y'all, like, I've really been through a lot back then. Like, I'm so glad. Like, fighting is so fucking ghetto. Like, ew. Ew. I don't fight anymore. I'm a good child. I'm a child of God. That shit is ghetto. I'll tell another story. These is interesting. I remember you telling us about this. Yeah, but I be having like new followers, so they don't really be knowing none of the stories that I've been telling. I remember my first time getting head story went viral. Catching a boy in a house got viral. When I had to go down to the police station, that shit went viral. When I got catfish, that story went viral. I used to tell mad stories. Like, my first kiss was in the first grade. I had fell off a monkey bar and my crush came and he kissed me. That shit wasn't nothing. I don't know. And then me and him started dating from 3rd grade to 5th grade. Tell the story of the boy in the house. Oh, y'all didn't hear that story? Y'all didn't hear that story? Only my OGs know this story, but I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it. Story of a boy getting caught in the house. Mind y'all. I'm gonna just let y'all know this now. This happened when I was a freshman. Everything happened when I was a freshman. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what was in the water or nothing, but something was in the water, and this all happened when I was a fucking freshman. So, story of a boy getting caught in the house. This is a mixture of me getting my coochie ate for the first time and a boy getting caught in the house. This is both stories together because it was the same person. Like, it happened all in one. So I'm gonna just tell the whole story. So I was a freshman. This boy was like 18, 19. He was grown as hell. Like, I don't know what he wanted with me, but you know, back then niggas used to prey on us young ass girls. So the way that my house was set up, it was like, the first floor was my mom's room. It was a 3-story house. The first floor was my mom's room. The second floor was the living room and the kitchen. And the third floor was my room, my brother's room, my other brother's room. So one of my brothers, he lived with my aunt for like a year because he went to school with my cousin. He wanted to go to school with my cousin or whatever, so he ended up living with my aunt. So he wasn't there. So, damn. So my other little brother, I think he was asleep if I'm not mistaken, or he wasn't there. I don't remember. Like, I really don't remember. But me and the boy, we was kicking. We was on kick. We was Twitter finger on kick or whatever. So I was like, he said, let me come to your house and I'm gonna leave in the morning when you go to school. So I'm like, okay, you feel me, whatever. So when he says he's at my house, I run downstairs and I go check my mom's room, and I fucked up because I really think she wasn't fully asleep. But at the time, like, I really wasn't using my fucking brain. So I ended up closing her door. And then when I opened the door, that shit was loud as hell. Like, you know when it's real quiet and the door say, yeah! Like, that shit was fucking loud. So it was no way around it. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm just going to open the door real fast and we just going to go. So I open the door. We go upstairs or whatever. We sitting in my room, we chilling. Ain't nothing going down, we chilling or whatever. So we try to watch Netflix, but ain't nothing good on Netflix. So we was just like, fuck it. So then he started kissing on my neck. Then he started kissing on my stomach. So now this, like, I didn't know nothing, you feel me? So by this time, I'm like, okay, what's this fucking feeling? Because it feels weird. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I was like, oh, this is about to lead to him going down to my coochie. So I was like, hold up, let me go to the bathroom right quick. So I go in the bathroom, make sure, you know, I'm all good down here. Because, you know, I'm new to this shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So then I come back out. Now I got a long t-shirt on with no drawers on it because I already knew what was up. So he started eating my pussy. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, his tongue was mad fucking cold. Like, he started looking down there. It's my first time. Like, his tongue cold as hell. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then he started eating me out. He started eating me out. Boom, boom, boom. He look up. He like, damn, your shit wet as fuck. And I'm like, who? Me? Okay, stop playing with me. You feel me? So then, after that or whatever, we ended up, like, the goal was to not fall asleep. We was like, we're going to stay up until my mom, she leaves, because she leaves before I go to school. So I was like, we not going to fall asleep. So now it's like 4 o'clock in the morning type shit. And we end up falling asleep. I don't know what told me to wake up, but when I woke up, I heard my mom in the shower. So I'm tapping him like, yo. I was like, yo. Mind you, I had the master bedroom. It had the closet. It had the bathroom and all that. So I'm like, bro, my mom up. You got to go in the closet or something. Go in the closet. I should have told the nigga to go under my bed because she did not check under my bed. But I told him to go in the closet. So now my mom come in my room. I don't know what told her to come in there, but she come in my room. So she like, why you up? So I'm like, I don't know. I couldn't sleep. Like, you know, trying to put on a sleepy voice. I don't know. She still didn't go for it. So she go in my bathroom now. By now, my fucking heart is fucking pounding. I'm like, what the fuck? She in the bathroom. She looking under the sink. She looking in the fucking toilet area. She looking behind the door. So my heart just dum. Like, this shit just beating. So she opened the fucking closet door, y'all. She opened the closet door. And her first words were, get the fuck out my house. Bro, I never seen a nigga pack his shit and run so fast. But that nigga packed all his shit and was the fuck out. Like, he was gone. Left in the fucking wind. Like, that nigga was out. So my mom came out. She looked me dead in my face and punched me in my face like twice. So I'm on the wall just crying. Like, I'm crying. So now she like, now you gotta get dressed because I'm taking you to school. Mind you, my school didn't start till like 9. Wait, I think it started at like either 8:40 something or 9. And she had me up at like 7 something going to fucking school. Like, that's early as hell. School didn't even start yet. So she ended up taking me to school. So y'all know that feeling, like, when you at school, you know you about to get in trouble when you get home. Like, I just had that whole feeling in my body. Like, that whole time I just had that feeling like, damn, I'm about to get my ass whooped or something when I get home. Like, something is bound to happen. So that whole day I was scared as shit. Like, I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I ain't know what she had planned, but I was just scared as hell. What the fuck? It's about to rain. So I want to say, when I got back home, she already home. She never home that fucking early. So she upstairs, she in my room, she packing all my shit except for my uniform. So I'm like, what the fuck going on? So my smart ass like, do you need help? She look at me, she like, no. So I'm like, all right. So as she packing up my room, you want to know what I did? My best friend lived across the street, in the neighborhood across the street. So I ran the fuck away. I ran away. I was like, okay, she taking all my stuff. I'm just gonna run away. I don't know what was going on, but I was stupid when I was young. Like, I really was like, I don't know. It was a lot of stuff going on with me. And so I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna run away. So as she packing my stuff, I put these boots on and I just ran away. I ran across the street to my friend's house. And so I'm chilling at my friend's house, chilling. Then my friend mom go, do your mom know you over here? I need to talk to her. Mind you, it had just started snowing. Like, we had a badass snowstorm. So we didn't have school the next day. So I'm like, fuck, she gotta call my mom. My mom gotta know where I'm at. So my mom found out where I was at. So I ended up having to leave. So when I got home, y'all, my door was off the hinges. My fucking bed, it was just a mattress on the floor. Like, I ain't have no bed set, no nothing. Mattress on the floor. I go in my closet, clothes gone. The only thing she left was like 2 pairs of shoes, like 3 pairs of fucking uniform clothes, and then like 2 pairs of regular fucking clothes. So if I really wanted to do something, I would have to wear the same shit. Like, everything was gone. And then she took my new shoes that I had just got for fucking Christmas. Like, How? Like, why would you do that? So, yep. I ended up getting in trouble, y'all. It wasn't good trouble. It was the bad trouble. So, yeah. I'll never sneak a boy in a house ever again because it's not fucking worth it. Like, she beat my ass. Like, I don't know. That shit not funny. That shit is not funny at all. And but yeah, every time I think back on that story, that shit funny as hell. Like, I'm gonna retell this story, but I'm gonna tell it on YouTube, and I'm gonna have my mom in the video so she could tell her part. Yo, it's really raining, and we supposed to be going to a football game. Yeah, alright. I wish the fuck my mama would have been the same way. Tell another one. Damn, y'all must want story time at the story at the story at the story. But word, did he text you? Oh nah, no, I'm lying. After that, he still texted me, but I had to sneak text him because back then my phone, I used to stay getting my phone taken. Like, my mom used to take my phone so fucking much that I had to sneak around with my little brother's iPod. Like, my little brother, his iPod used to go missing, and it was because I had it. Like, and nobody ever knew that I had his iPod, but his iPod used to stay going missing, and I used to use that shit. I used to use it to like talk to people, like get on Facebook, get on Kick and all that, and I used to tell them I don't know where his iPod is. So yeah, I was bad as fuck. I really did a whole lot of shit like that didn't even like it got to a point where my mom was dead ass about to give me away to fucking foster home. Like, she was about to take me to foster care, and you know what the fuck I did? I called her mom on her, and I told her that she trying to give me away, and my grandmother stepped on her. Because no, you're not about to give me away to no random ass people, because I'm gonna end up acting worse than I did with you. Like, I really think if she really would have, like, if she would have went through with that shit would have fucking changed me. Like, I really would have acted the fuck out. Like, I would have disrespected them. Like, bitch, I don't know who the fuck y'all is trying to tell me what to do. I don't know, y'all. That shit would have, I don't know, that shit probably would have turned me up. Like, it would have made me worse. So I'm glad, like, I had that talk with my grandma and my aunt. Because, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. That shit is what really, like, made me, like, change. Like, open my eyes. Like, this not the type of lifestyle I want to live. Because, like, knowing everything that my mom been through, like, since I was younger. And then, like, I was putting her through more stress. And, like, that shit, I just realized, like, all that shit that I was doing wasn't worth it. You feel me? Like, I started, like, the way that I changed, it was crazy because my aunt was talking to me. I was in New York. I was laying on the couch. My aunt was talking to me, and we got into, like, a deep conversation. She started crying, but, like, me and my aunt, we weren't really that close. Like, we weren't close like that, so it didn't really affect me. So I'm just sitting there listening to her cry and talk, and I'm like, all right, whatever, boom, y'all want me to change. So then I go in the room with my grandma, and she's talking to me. Mind you, I'm a grandmother's baby. Like, that's my whole heart. Like, that's my everything. Like, my grandmother, like, back then, niggas used to be mad at me on Christmas because my grandmother used to buy me the most fucking Christmas gifts. Like, she used to give me everything. Like, that's really my heart. So I went in there, and she just started crying. She started crying. Bitch, I started crying, too. Like, she was just like, I just want you, like, I don't know you no more. Like, I really want you to change. And when she said she ain't know me no more, that shit really hit me. Like, I was like, nah, like, this is not the type of life that I want to live. Like, you just said, like, 30 times. I know I don't know how to stop saying that word. But yeah, so like when I seen that, I was just like, nah, it's really time for me to turn my life around because I cannot see my grandmother like this. Like, this shit really hurt. So then after that, I don't know, I just got on my shit when I got to Virginia, and I stopped getting in trouble. Like, I think my 11th grade year is when I started acting good. like yeah, my 11th grade year is when I started to actually, like, turn around, and I started doing good. My 10th grade year, I wasn't really that bad. It was just when I was dating this one person, I was always in fucking something. I was always in trouble. But yeah, I really was a bad kid, y'all. And you see what it does. It changes you around. changed me to a good person. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to get off live because I'm about to call these bitches because we really supposed to go to this football game. But the way this shit looking, bitch, it's motherfucking raining. It's fucking raining out here. I didn't even know it was gonna rain. I'm fucking hungry. So I'm about to call these people, these bitches real quick. So, yeah.